Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is October 18th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery. You can see as the sun rises across the Pacific Ocean and the Sierra Nevada, a nice snow-capped mountain. You can see Mount Shasta right there is the valley area showing up here on the GOES 18 satellite imagery. Little bit more cloud cover for some of Northwest California right on the immediate coastline, but you can see the Bay Area pretty clear right now, the Central Coast and Southern California here as well. Nice day to go out and about. And if you are a pilot, and definitely some severe clear out there today. But we've got some changes coming up here and a little bit of a change in the forecast. And then we look to get extended forecast active here as well. So we'll dive into some of those details as we go through the video today. This was updated yesterday. I don't know exactly what time they would update this today, but you can see we are looking at a more active jet stream starting to point back towards the west coast of North America. Some interesting solutions showing up in some of the model runs here. It's still a little ways out, so there's going to be a lot of model watching over the next few days. We can see we do have the risk for some wind, heavy precipitation, some mountain snows, and some big waves as well. And this is Eureka National Weather Service calling attention to that also. And just a reminder, we still have the beach hazard statements for the sneaker waves. And this is all the way up to Oregon coast, and I would consider this all the way past the Bay Area as well. As you can see, this goes down towards Monterey Bay. There's Monterey and Santa Cruz right there. So don't turn your back on the ocean. This goes through about tonight. Now, taking a look at that jet stream, this is last night's European on the left versus European of yesterday afternoon on the right. So we put that in motion, got that system moving through the Pacific Northwest, and you'll wonder what this is out here. Well, this is starting to show some signs of life, and it's showing some instability and some precipitation across portions of Southern California. Thunderstorm threat as well with this upper level low. So you can see that track and move towards Southern California here as we go on in towards the early portion of next week. I'll show you the latest on that here in a moment, but I also want to show you that we have this superpowered jet stream start to race across the Pacific Ocean. You can really see that jet extension coming as we start to head on in through next week. And there's probably going to be some powerful storms moving towards the west coast of North America, which means some big precipitation, big wave makers, some mountain snows. Now, taking a look here at 500 millibars or 18,000 feet. And again, there's that system going to the Pacific Northwest, this upper level low, and it hangs out and then starts to move back across the region here as we go through next week. More on that here on the next slide. But then you see the Gulf of Alaska troughing really gets churning here as we go towards the end of the run, and that's what's going to bring those storms. And it's not too late to get one of these before the storm track gets really active and we head off in towards the fall and the winter months. All solar powered, all wireless, easy to mount, easy to set up. Click on the link to save 10% down below. Now, looking at the European model. So you'll notice that system going through the Pacific Northwest, but watch what happens as we go on in through that is about on the Tuesday night time period. You see some of that precipitation kicking off across portions of San Bernardino, some of Kern County there, some of the higher terrain, Transverse Peninsula Range, and you can see that activity moving across there. So we got to watch that upper level lows for some thunderstorm potential across California. Sierra Nevadas would be included as well as we go through Wednesday afternoon. You can see that precipitation kicking off. And then as we go off to the end of the run, you can kind of see baroclinic boundary and strong storm development likely out here north of the Hawaiian Islands. It's going to make a pass at the west coast of North America. No telling where that storm is going to hit just yet, what kind of impacts here, but it is looking active. And if we take a look at that upper level low, this is the K index, shows you some instability in the atmosphere and some thunderstorm potential. And you can see as we go on in through Tuesday night into Wednesday, you can see that instability move up and across the area, all the way up across the Sierra Nevada. And it could include some portions of the San Joaquin Valley, some of the mountain ranges. It doesn't show too much for Los Angeles proper right now, but I don't rule that out just yet. San Bernardino, Inyo County also, and portions of Nevada. So we got to watch that upper level low. That could bring kind of a sneak attack of some thunderstorm activity if you're not paying attention to the latest forecast. And if we look at lightning density potential as we go through Tuesday night, again, you can kind of see that moving up across the area. The European agrees that we do have that thunderstorm potential. We're not in the range of the high resolution models just yet, but that'll be coming here over the next couple of days. And now looking at last night's European ensemble mean. So there goes that upper level low. You can see it does kick off some precipitation, but that's likely to be changing, especially when the high resolution models get into range. And then you can see these stronger storms start to take aim at the west coast and some really hefty precipitation about showing up. I mean, that's pretty good for the Bay Area. Northern California, Southern Oregon just getting hammered. Sierra Nevada, maybe a good shot of some heavy precipitation there as well. But again, can't get caught up in those details too much just yet. This is as we go through about November 1st. And also with those storms, you can see some of this wave action making its way towards the coastline. Look at that one right there. Some big waves for Northern California, if you believe the European as of last night. Spins up a strong storm right into the Oregon coast there, and that would bring some big wave action up and down the California coastline. 8 to 14 day, of course, with the storm track pointed at the Pacific Northwest and California. You can see that we are going to be below normal and then above normal signal all the way down through Southern California. But again, take that with a grain of salt. Make sure to check back daily. This forecast is going to change, and there's that risk of heavy precipitation. This was updated yesterday. I keep updating that to see if they're going to update. Looks like they updated about noon, so we have a few hours to go. If we take a look at the risk of heavy snow as well, I mean, that high risk still out there as of yesterday for the Siskiyous down towards the Sierra Nevada, and the high wind risk also Bay Area north. And check out the Patreon page if you like. Probably the best way to donate in your hard-earned money towards the channel is way of Patreon. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. Otherwise, I'm going to check this all again tomorrow and see what the latest says, and I will talk to you guys then.